Well, I think it's time to do a what's in my bag. Now, I've been asked a few times to do this and I've always put it off and put it off and put it off. I think you're going to be surprised on what I actually keep in my bag and how heavy it might be as well. But yeah, let's get to it. I want to show you everything that's in my bag. It's going to be a bit of a good one for me as well. It's New Year's Day, so yeah, let's empty my bag out and see what rubbish I've got in there that I don't really need to carry around me. And yeah, I'll try and explain what I carry, why I carry and where I'm carrying it. Let's get my bag. As I've got the camera set up in funny angles, this is why I'm leaning down on the floor. I've got the scales out first of all, just to weigh the bag to see what it weighs. This is going to be interesting. £16.5 kilos. That's heavy. Right, this is my bag. It's a low pro flip side 500 AW. If you can see that on there. The reason I bought this bag originally is because it was big. Built-in water cover. As you see, I've got my own water cover at the moment. Good straps and waist belt, and it unzips from the inside towards your back, which means you can actually flip it around on your waistband, lean it over, unzip the top, take your camera out and put it back in, or get batteries without putting it on the ground. Yeah, so you can unzip the top, open the top, get your camera out like so and put it back in without actually taking it off your back. So, and then you just slide it back round and away you go. So that's why I bought this bag. First thing you've noticed, water cover. I bought this the other week. It's large size, it goes right over the bag. The reason I bought this, and I know it's got a built-in water cover, the reason I bought this is you can take it off and wash it. Now I've had it away the weekend, I can dump it down in the sand, in mud and everything, and yeah, it's easy to take off. Literally pull it off, chuck it in the washing machine. So yeah, that's why I've got this one. It's got a built-in rain cover, like I say, and a tripod hook. That's all down here. Let's get it out if we can get it out. I can't get it out because I've got fumbles and things. That's your tripod hook. You put your tripod on, which I don't like using. Again, it's on the back and it unbalances it, and the rain cover's around this side. So yeah, it's got a good base to it, good and square. It does stand up when it's not overloaded. But yeah, that's the first thing. The other thing you'll notice is I've got all these little bags attached to it. There's a reason behind this. This one, if we unclip the side straps, and again it's got some good side straps on it. Unclip this one, unclip this one, we'll lay that down for a minute. First thing in the bag, I always carry me down coat. These are new ones, me and Denise has got a new one each. These are Rab, see there, Rab, and they're 750 fill power. They're really quite warm and ever so lightweight, and they pack up some more. They come with their own bag, but I like to keep them in these dry sacks. I can clip them on my case and they stay there. I always keep these on me even if I've got this. That's because I've got somewhere I can put my coat if I've got it on. So yeah, dry sack and down coat. I also always carry this one. This has got another strap on the bag. If you notice, I've put this on the top. Let's unclip that, that's a safety strap. This one there, just a long strap, just in case I forget my belt or my belt breaks, I've got that on there. I can also attach it around the top of my tripod, it's more sturdy. I can also clip it onto my tripod, or I can put it around a table leg or something like that. If you're stopping in a cafe, just hit your bag down, stop someone to grab it and running off. So I've always got a strap attached to my bag somewhere, and that's the reason why. This is on the back of the bag, which is the outside, which is my tripod strap, which I don't use for the tripod. Like I say, I don't have it in the back, so it unbalances the back. And inside this one, you can get this one out. This is a must essential. This is red bag for rain cover. That is my raincoat. Again, this is another Rab. It's not Gore-Tex, but I was recommended by a runner and a cyclist, and he said they are very dry, very lightweight, they pack up really small, and this one actually packs up inside one of the pockets. So yeah, if you want to buy the coat on its own, packs up in its pocket, closes up nice and small, chuck it in your bag. But yeah, that stays in the red bag, then I know where it is all the time. So that coat's while we're on coats and waterproofs, inside here in another dry bag is my blue bag. My blue bag is my trousers. Again, I've got a carabiner on it, so it's on the outside. I can clip it on. They're only plastic carabiners, they don't weigh anything. Again, another dry bag, very lightweight. Inside the dry bag, as you've all seen me wearing before, me trousers. These zip all the way up the side, easy to get on with your boots. These are Berghaus. These are Gore-Tex. As you all know, Gore-Tex is really, really good stuff. It should say in here somewhere Gore-Tex, but I probably won't be able to find it now. But yeah, these are 100% waterproof, really good, and yeah, highly recommended, because you can clip them up at the bottom, zip them all the way up the side of your legs and get them on over your top of your boots. Right, so that's a waterproof sorted. Feeling a bit more emptier. This one's a new addition. I've only just started carrying this one. I don't carry it all the time. Again, another dry bag, which I do carry all the time in case I've got an odd coat on. Inside here I've got me waterproof hat, which again you've all seen me wearing. Berghaus again, 100% waterproof, and it goes right down over your ears, so yeah, you can keep your ears warm. Got a nice little flap on the front to keep the rain off your glasses, and it also pops up. Zippy on the back, pull it up nice and tight, and you can also have it up, keep your ears away. So yeah, brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Love that hat. Not cheap, but, and it's fleece lined. Fleece lined and waterproof. Right, that's all the lightweight junk. What else is a non-necessary essential for your camera gear? That's this. So not this, I'll come back to that. This one in the side here. Again, two great big pockets in the side of the bag. This one again clipped on with a strap, because you don't want it coming off and losing it, so everything's clipped on. I'm a bit safety conscious, a little tiny carabiner, and that also holds on this. This is my tripod insert, and I'll come to that in a little while. That goes inside the tripod and just gives you a little stubby top to the tripod rather than having the great big one. And that'll go back in the bag then if I need it. This one inside this, you've all seen this one before. I've done a video on it, pop a link up there for you, up here for you. It's me water filters in there, and yeah, if you want to see about that, get onto the link, and that's my water filter. So I'm going to put that one back in there and keep it clean and dry as per normal. Oh, again, it's in a dry bag. I know it's a water filter, it's in a dry bag, so if I drop my bag in a lake or a river and I still need a drink, this keeps this clean. So yeah, that's that one. We'll put that down there out of the way. What else have we got in this pocket while we're here? While the winter's in, head torch. I've got a couple of head torches like this one. For the simple fact is, you can turn it on and wave around in front of it and it goes off. How cool is that? Yeah. So when you're working away, hand gone, carry on doing your photos. When it comes back on, away you go. So yeah, we like that. It also rechargeable. So if you've got a battery pack with you, which I normally carry, there might be one in here, but I've just bought a new one. I'll let you know when I get it. So yeah, that's rechargeable. That's down there. Let's put that back down there. I'll try and keep all this stuff together so I can put it back. We've got a little bit of polypropylene webbing stuff, just so you can sit on it if you need to. Keep yourself dry. I won't get all this stuff out. I've got some tissues, little bags that I can put over the camera. That's actually a hair bag, you know, for doing it, keeping it. These are disposable ones. I keep them in my bag. I've got a few in here normally. They're shoved in it all over the place, but yeah, this one's ripped. I've had it in use before, but shampoo shower caps, whatever they're called, well worth keeping hold of. Tissue, spare tissues everywhere. I've also got sweets. Love heart sweets. Look at that. There's always a few sweets, bit of sugar in the bag everywhere. I normally keep a mint or something. Oh, another thing I keep in here, earplugs. If you go away with people, like, you know, I tend to do these meetups and you get a bit of a snorer, or you're in a really noisy area, stick your earplugs in. Brilliant. Really good. Right, what else is in this pocket? We've got a couple of business cards and yeah, some old CDs. Now, I'm pretty sure you all know what these are for, yeah? Like a magician. Alright, these are for putting up the bottom. I'm just getting it and show you. These are for putting on the bottom of your tripod. When you're standing in sand and your tripod tends to sink in the sand, put these on the bottom, sit your tripod on them, and yeah, away you go. You all know the big boys use them. Try not to do any name drops, but you know Mr. Thomas Heaton uses them all the time. So always keep 3 of them in your bag at all times. Right, so I've actually got the proper feet that go on the bottom of your tripod. Keep them in the car, never ever get them out of the car. Right, what else have we got on the outside of the bag? On the top we've got a wrist thing like this, clips it on your wrist and get it on there. I can get it on there like that. You can clip that on your wrist. I tend to leave it on my bag unless I'm going up on a lot of walking. This has got a whistle just in case you need to call somebody, and it's also got a flint on it and one of these strap things which is like a, I've forgotten what they're called, like a lace nylon strap, so that if your bag strap breaks or your boots strap breaks, you know, you've got no laces, you got this spare, cut it off to length and away you go again, because you'd be knackered on the field with no boots. I know I don't do a lot of climbing compared to some, but it's well worth keeping on there. I've always got it on there. Denise has got one as well. A couple of small carabiners that I clip things onto, so everything's attached. On this side I have, I'll just take it off for you, if I can get it off. On this side, clipped on, we have a torch. Again, I don't need to carry this thing all the time, but yeah, really good. If you're going in little caves and little dark places, obviously, good little torch. I can also do a bit of light painting with this because it's got a really good beam on it, and yeah, you can paint in buildings and stuff like that. So yeah, I always keep the torch on me as well. So I'll shove that back on there. I know where it is. It's always on the side of the bag. I know it's a little bit of weight, but there has been times I've been to the quarry and stuff like that where we've gone and walked in the cave. At least I can see where I'm going. Also on this side of the bag, we've also got another strap, which is good, keeps everything on. This side of the bag, we've got tripod. At the moment, I've got the Nova tripod on there. That's 1.6 kilos with a head. I've had some complaints about them, or with it, should I say. So I'll go into that in another video. My big one, wherever the big one is, oh, you're on the big one. The big one, I've got a real major problem at the moment. The head, as you can see there, no matter what I do, the head is seized. They said they're going to look at it and fix it, but unfortunately I've lost confidence in it a little bit. I had the same issue with this one, but I managed to get this one to work. So, you know, this one, it did work. So yeah, but this is seized, it's knackered, can't do anything with it. Also the rubbers on here, on the grips, come off on that tripod, and I've only used it a few times. Really poor, not very happy. I'm going to have a word with them. I'm going up to see them in Lincolnshire, and we'll see what they're going to do about it. So yeah, that's my tripod. Put that one out of the way for a minute. That's my tripod that I carry on the side of my bag if I'm doing a bit of walking. The big one that you've got there, if I'm going near the sea or the beach or anything like that, I'll take the big one. But yeah, so far so good. It's been alright, but yeah, some major issues at the moment. Doesn't make any sense, I know, but I like the weight of it. I like the head. I like the ergonomics of it, but there are some issues. Right, so tripod out of the way. What else is on the outside that I just noticed? Oh yeah, I will mention this while I'm here. This is my little Benro, 100% brilliant, 100% sturdiest as it can be for a little one. There's some salt on it because I've been in the sea, so I do need to clean it. But this is my little Benro that you know that I keep my vlogging camera on my GoPro, and I can hold it out. It's nice and lightweight, and it's really good. Yeah, if I can find it, all my stuff is in the descriptions. I've got affiliated links to everything in the notes below, so yeah, check them out on there. But brilliant, lightweight, easy for vlogging. It's fantastic, and I also used Fuji on it as well, which is good. Right, that's that one. Nothing else in that pocket, but as you can see, I am ripping the pockets because they're not designed to carry tripods, so I might have to see if I can do something about that. Right, also on the outside, I've got clipped on here. I've got a couple of straps that I keep for pulling forward. I've got a cleaning cloth and carabiners everywhere, because you never know when you can do, you know, you want to clip something on there. We've also seen that as well. You know what that is? That's a Peak Designs camera clip for you, and it just clips on there, and I can walk around with it clipped on. It screws on and unscrews, put it on another bag. Simple to use. I don't use it as often as I should, but it's there if I just want to carry the strap, carry my camera and use the tripod. What else we got in here? Bottle of water. Little pouches attached to my bag. They don't come with it, but I've attached them on there. Bottle of water. yeah, always go with a bottle of water. And on the other side, while we're on the drinking, bigger bag. These are Martin or Matin bags. They're pretty good. They last quite a while. This one's knackered. It's been on there. It's one of the first ones I ever bought. It is knackered, but it still works. This one is my coffee cup. Contigo. Yeah, 13 quid, but by God, they're good. They don't leak. Never have leaked once, except for when I fell on my face and I landed on it. I think I popped it open, but I did get wet then. But yeah, don't leak. Keep your coffee warm for probably about 6 hours. So yeah, really, really recommended. Highly recommended. Right, non-essential. What else have we got in here? Another pouch which is clipped on and clipped off. Don't keep it on all the time. If I'm taking the GoPro with me as well as the M50, then I take my little GorillaPod and it goes in one of these bags again. Really, really good. They're only about 99p, 2 quid, something like that. So really good for keeping your bits around your waist. I know it makes your bag heavier, but at least your hands free. This is my Jobel GorillaPod with an attachment on the top so I can screw any Arca Swiss on. Makes it dead easy. Everything's universal, everything's the same. I don't have to worry about it. But yeah, proper Jobel, far better than the cheap ones I've had. Really, really good. Right, what else? Whew, I'm hot now. I've also got a clip. Again, that's for the GoPro. I can clip it on, attach it to my strap. Again, I can hold it in my mouth. And I've got the camera attached and I can do what I want. Just make sure it's clean though. And that's also just clipped on my strap like that. And yeah, it stays there. I know where it is all the time. I can then clip my GoPro on the front if I want to walk around with it. What else have we got on the side here? I've got another little tiny one, and that's where the GoPro goes. If yeah, if we need the GoPro separate, I can put it in that little pouch, or an apple or banana, something like that goes in that little one there. What else have we got in here? Right, let's have a look on the inside of the back pouch. Now I know this is full of junk, quite a bit of junk, so I'll spin round a little bit for you. Let's come round here so you can see me. Right, let's have a look and see what we've got in here. Oh, this is going to be bad. I've got no waterproof hat. Yes, I know, I wear lots of different hats. This one stays in the bag at all times. It's always in the bag. If I'm out on the field, if I'm doing any events and I need to keep the water off my head or down the back of my neck, it's on, and it's keeps it dripping down your ears. So yeah, good little hat. The reason I don't wear it all the time is it's warm and I sweat a lot. So yeah, I normally tend not to wear it, but it's lightweight. It doesn't weigh anything at all. Folds up really small, and I can shove it in the back of my bag. That is a Caramel, as you can see there. Pretty good, lightweight, 10, 12 quid I think it is. So that always lives in the bag. Let's have a look around here. Right, let's put that there. What else we got? This is like a little cave in here. Right at the bottom of the back. Always know where this is. This is in exactly the same place every single time. I'm a bit OCD. Everything has to be in the same place every time. I like to know where it is, and I go a bit scatty in the head if it's not. So yeah, right at the bottom, left hand side, I know where it is, reach in, straight in, and out it comes. That is first aid kit. Alright, please carry a first aid kit. This is tiny, yeah, it's in my hand. Alright, it's got a little pair of scissors in it for cutting clothing or straps. It's got plasters, a couple of paracetamol, a wound strap, and it's just, yeah, come on, you know you want to. Denise fell over. I'll pop an image up for you and look at her head. She fell over on the Isle of Mull. She split her head open and it was an inch. And honest to God, if we didn't have first aid with us, she'd have been covered in it. The car would have been covered in it. She'd have bled everywhere. It was quite a bad gash, and it took us over half an hour to get to the hospital. So yeah, first aid kit. Please, please carry a first aid kit, or strap your bag to something, or just attach your tripod to something. All right, so little tiny strap. I know it sounds stupid, but have I used them? No. Right, put that one down. I can put that over there because it all goes in the same pocket. I know where it all belongs to them. Right. I've also carried in here another little Arca Swiss plate. It's brand new. I've never opened it, just in case one of my plates don't fit the tripods. As it is, they all do now, so I don't really need to carry that. So that's one thing I have to take out. I don't need in there. I've also got the put top on leaf filter cleaner. All right, this is a spray cleaner for the new filters. The old solution doesn't work on the new IRND. You have to repurchase this stuff. What a rip-off, that you have to get rid of all your other cleaning stuff and buy this cleaning stuff. Bad, bad, bad. But it's good, it does clean them. That goes there. What else we got? That big pocket empty. This is a big pocket. It's pretty good. We've also got Afterbite. Yeah, I get bitten to death, and I know it's winter, but I still carry it. Afterbite. Yeah, I wouldn't go anywhere about this. It's ammonia, and it just stops you from itching. It doesn't stop them biting you, but it stops you from itching. Also carry a pen. You never know when you need a pen. We've got little bags. Again, I've got lots of these little bags just in case I need to carry it. Cover the camera up. Hair nets. 10 disposable hair nets for £1. So if it is pissing down with rain and you need to cover your camera up, then yeah, they don't weigh anything, you just shove them in the back. I've got a little tiny mini tripod. Again, never used it, but let's just say I've got my phone out. Actually, I've used it. I used to attach my phone to it and sit my phone on the side back in the day. You've seen these before, years old. That's probably, I don't know, 20 years old. It just stays in there. Don't know why it stays in there, it's lived there forever. Also in here I've got one of these lens cleaning things. It's supposed to be like a filter cleaner, but I wouldn't use it on the sensor, but it's supposed to be a sensor cleaner. And on the other end, if you can get it out, we've got a brush. Alright, so I have used this, cleaning all the sand off when I fell in the sand, head first. So I have used that, it did work. I didn't have a bigger brush on me. I have started carrying a bigger brush now, which is here. So it's only small, it's one of them hair thingy kit ones. Yeah, it's good for brushing the sand off, and that's going to be essential, that is. What else we've got in here? We've got spare battery houser, that goes in the torch. Few spare AAA batteries, and what we've got here, Hyper Clean alcoholic wipe, a couple of paracetamols, more earplugs, a little torch that's dead, so I don't need that anymore, and I think that's about it. Oh, some Allen keys for your tripod, so we know they're in there. Oh, and there's another spare AA battery as well. Rechargeable Duracell batteries, absolutely brilliant. They go in the mic recorder, which is around my neck here. Right, so shove them back in there before they'll get lost. I'll even put my brush in there so I know where it is. Keep the brush safe and clean. Right, we've also got a lens cap, which I didn't know I had. Another little brush, little windy one, which again I've used cleaning the sand off. And we've got some lens cleaners. These are more for my glasses, because you know I wear glasses, or glasses, which depending on where you come from. Yeah, and there's a lens cap in there, an old one. On the back of my lens caps, I always put my name and my phone number. There's my name on there and my phone number. It's on all my lens caps, so if I drop my bag or lose my bag, pretty much everything's got a label on it. Most things have, probably on my tripod as well. I tend to put a label on all sorts of stuff, that way it can be found. Right, also in the top of my bag, easy access, is my little backup power battery. So it should be charged, because I had it charged up the other day. Yeah, backup power. This is a good little one. It's got a little torch on it if you need a little torch. But yeah, it's not doing too well. I've had it a few years and it's dying. So time for a new power bank, and we've got one on its way. So I went on the Facebook group and asked, and got a couple of recommendations. There's also a little memory card in there. I keep memory cards everywhere, and they're all in waterproof bags. That's that one. Mars bar, yummy. There's going to be snacks everywhere as you go through this bag. Absolutely all over the place. Stuff I've forgotten and all sorts. Right, this bag's attached. It's attached for a reason. Inside this is your little Lifeline. Inside this we have cleaning cloths. We have memory cards, another brush, more cleaning cloths, a 10p piece for tightening up your Arca Swiss plates on the bottom, or your L brackets. We've got another memory card. We've got a cable release that I never use. We've also got another one of these attachments. Oh, another one of these attachments for the tripod. Again, what they're for, that's for the small one. You take the top out, you take this long shaft out and you put the small one in, and that gives you easier to get into the ground. I don't use it, but I do carry it around just in case. Spare spike, spare leads for, I think they're the GoPro. No, they're for the drone, in case I've got different phone with me. And that's a DJI attachment. See there, that is for attaching to one of the DJI batteries and charging up your phone. Right, so what we got back in here, let's put these back in their side. Get rid of that. And on the other side, we've got more snack bars, boost bar, lots of energy, and a macaroon and coconut energy bar. Yummy. Oh look, and a hobnob. Told you there were snacks in here. We've also got my small, and this goes everywhere at all times of year, every time I go anywhere, is my other head torch. This one takes batteries, so I can put in the new batteries if I need it, just in case I can't charge the other one. Very small, very lightweight. Again, on a lanyard, another battery. On the lanyard we've got another small cleaning cloth, brand new one, ever so clean, snot free. We've also got a spare Peak Design strap clip, a remote control, 99p, Canon, can't beat it, can you really? And this, another little essential, this is a tiny weeny pair of pliers and I don't know, little screwdriver, nail file, blade, and yeah, but the little pair of pliers could come in really quite handy if you've got to undo a screw on your tripod. So let's fold that down. That just keeps that in, on a lanyard inside that pouch. Again, something I've never ever used, but I know it's there and I know it's safe. So I'll put my knickknacks and my snacks back in there. Know where they all are, and my head torch. And that stays attached to that bag at all times. Right. Inside here we've also got, this is where it gets boring, eh? We've also got a big old dry bag, or wet bag, whatever you want to call them, dry sack. That goes on my big heavy Montane jacket, which is up behind me. Winter time, but yeah, it folds up in there, and again it clips on my bag if I need to. Small pair of gloves. These are liner gloves, carabiner ones, Caramar ones. They stay in there. They've got like a windproof lining, so if it's just a bit chilly, tiny weeny little things, they don't weigh anything, so they just stay in there all the time. Even in the summer you can get chilly hands. We've got another spare memory card. That is for the drone or the GoPro, or it can even go in the attachment and go in the camera. So yeah, spare one, brand new one, just tucked at the bottom, just forget about it, I know it's there. And a couple more snacks, hike bar and a sesame seed bar. My god, I could survive a week in the wild with all that lot. Sun's coming out, so it's dead bright. Ooh, and warm. So recording time got to the maximum, so that's it, that's that part of the bag done. Right, part two, let's go inside the bag, shall we? Yeah, it's been a pretty good bag, so all in all, good. Right, this is the bit that you're probably all interested in. So, I'm gonna move all the cameras around and make sure you can see inside the bag, and then we'll open up the bag and show you what's inside.